Hello and welcome. Today, Sasha and I are going to be doing reaction video to another fellow YouTuber, Sebastan Soto, as he talks about pop culture. You should definitely check out his channel on YouTube because he follows all the pop culture news every single day on all the different celebrities. I kind of just highlight certain ones that are relevant to my sphere of influence. But if you want all of the pop culture news, go out, check out Sebastian's channel. But what caught my eye on this one is he's going to be talking about Britney Spears. And of course, Britney has been in the headlines for many reasons. I mean, as an incredible pop star, an artist in her own right, that changed the entire pop industry, I think, on a level with, Michael Jackson in that regard for when she had her heyday. And I have a lot of respect and quite frankly, admiration for Britney Spears. And it goes beyond her music because of what she's endured, I think, through her lifetime, the challenges that she's faced with the conservatorship. And the thing about the conservatorship that is really coming to light, I mean, I'm not really aware of any of the psychological aspects that were behind the conservatorship. But what I am concerned about is those players in Hollywood who controlled and manipulated her during the conservatorship, and what motives there might have been. And of course, with the P Diddy case, all of these types of legal maneuverings are becoming much more relevant to the public discourse of today, because what you'll find actually is they're all connected. That the lawyer Lou Taylor, who put Britney Spears into the conservatorship in cahoots with her father Jamie Spears, who she had to file a lawsuit to get out of this conservatorship, which she did win, and hasn't really been on her own for that long. And in the midst post-divorce. So, I mean, let's all have compassion for Britney. But my point being that these legal maneuverings and people like Lou Taylor, who is turning up, is also connected to the Kardashians and setting up payments to the P Diddy victims through apparently a church that is run by the Kardashians. And this church, I'm going to share more information from other videos because it's come up from other commentators on YouTube that have brought attention to this church that the Kardashians are involved in, and it's now coming to light or being disclosed, I think, in the lawsuits against P Diddy, that the payments to the victims were arranged through this same legal structure that, with churches being, when they're properly set up through the IRS, the tax structure makes contributions tax deductible. So it really can be a high level scheme that involves many different nefarious people that could be running these charities and not following the rules. And so it's connected in another way to the headlines that's coming to light about Naomi Campbell and the mismanagement of her charity. So this is my sphere of influence. What my videos are kind of more focused on, just subsets of the general conversation, because I find those particularly interesting. I mean, the P. Diddy case has so many far-reaching ramifications, but as it affects to each individual lives, it's so many threads and so many people's lives ruined, potentially even including Britney. So let's get started.
So listen, if you're looking for a new messy best friend who got you covered, everything from Diddy to the Kardashians to Britney to Selena Gomez to everything above and beyond, you came in the right place, girl. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. I would be so grateful.
Go subscribe.
So, Miss Britney Spears, if you guys remember, a couple of years ago, 2-3 years ago, she confessed that she almost burned down her gym with some candles. But now Britney has gone on and basically did a 2-minute video talking about how she had a little issue with fire. So take a look at this and then we can talk.
What is she trying to... Hi, this is a scary shot.
Voice, I think I'm going to talk in a British accent. And anyways, a lot has been happening, good and bad. Actually 6 months ago, something happened that was really, really dangerous. I was in my room and I turned the fire on, and all of a sudden it blew up in my face. It's done it before, and the times I did it before, I quit, so I'd always get my security to come in and light it for me, because I was scared it was going to blow up. But this time, I just threw the whole thing in there, and it literally blew into my face, and it took all my eyelashes off, my eyebrows. And see this baby hair, these baby bangs, this is from basically 6 months ago. It chiseled all my hair, and the person I was with just would not wake up, and I thought I was going to have to go to the emergency room and all that, because my face was like on fire. I was like, wait, third degree, second degree burns, like what can happen? Because like really my whole face went in. And but then it hurt to even touch my phone. It hurt to put ice on my face. It hurt anything to just touch it. And so this lasted for like 6 or 7 hours. It happened like 3 o'clock in the morning, and the pain never went away. It was so bad. And then so finally I took 3 Tylenols, which is like, Tylenol is like a really big deal for me. Like it's like a fucking Vicodin or something. But I took 3, and finally I went to sleep. But yeah, it was really bad. But all's good now. So I have the little baby fine hair. It's kind of stupid. It happens.
So, listen, the fact that Britney is so random to just come out and say, you know, first of all, to do a talking video, right? We see Britney modeling, doing the dancing. I call it her living room residency. And, you know, the fashion shows and all. And she occasionally does like a talking video. But one thing about Britney, you guys, I know I love her. I have all her shrine here. One thing about Britney I don't quite understand is she does things, right? I believe from a very innocent place, but it's just going to get twisted. It's already, I mean, I'm already seeing so many different things that are being said out there. For example, how allegedly Diddy's team is trying to take the attention away from Diddy to put it on Britney, and just, you know, it's making Britney Spears not look good. That's just, if we're going to be very honest, let's be very honest. The comments are already disgusting, saying Britney Spears needs a conservatorship, Britney Spears this, Britney Spears that, you know, speaking in a British accent. You know, here's the thing about Britney that I will tell you. I don't know her. I've never met her. She's a friend in my head, if you know what I mean. But I really do believe that Britney comes from an innocent place. I think she comes from a place of you know, I just want to tell you guys a story about what happened. You know what I mean? It's simple as that. Britney Spears
kind of agree
is
with
somebody
that.
who
I think she has stunted growth from
so
kind of like Prince Harry, from trauma at a young age that
how
just
famous she is,
she
how
couldn't
her
mature
words
beyond.
have weight, how her
Who
name,
knows
just putting
what
it
she might
out
have
there
gone through as
gets,
a
you
child
know,
star.
viral worldwide, right? She's already trending on Twitter. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, I love that she wants to be open, and I love that she wants to be free from overthinking things and just speaking whatever she wants to, you know, that she has in her mind. But it's going to get twisted. It's going to get just annihilated in the press. You know, the media is already saying how bizarre it is. You know, Britney Spears almost burns down home and speaks in a bizarre accent. I mean, it's just going to get twisted. It's just going to get really nasty for her. And then what's going to happen is that she's going to see this type of backlash, and she's going to go into hiding again and never do a talking video. When she says these things, when I hear it, I'm like, I see it as a random thing Britney wants to share with her fans, but I know how the press works. I know how the media works. They are in it to make Britney Spears look as crazy and as lost as possible. The narrative of Britney Spears needing a conservatorship is still there. There's a lot of people. I just read a comment, a disgusting comment, that it was like, Britney Spears not only needs a conservatorship, she needs to be held in a facility 24 hours with special care. It's going to get nasty. And I just wanted to do this video to let you guys know that as a Britney fan that I've been my whole life, I can remember I was, I don't even remember how old I was, but, when I first saw her, slave free, all these things, I'm just like, she's everything. And I've studied her.
She was somebody's
I've watched
slave.
her interviews, behind the scenes, her chaotic
Right, Sasha?
reality show with Kevin Federline, everything you can imagine. I've watched anything that Britney Spears has put out, I've watched.
Sasha?
And one thing that I can tell you as someone who believes that knows Britney a little bit is that she's a dork. She's a nerd. She's down to earth in the best way possible. She has said this herself. She doesn't take herself serious. She doesn't believe that she's better than anybody. She always calls herself a nerd and a dork and all of these things. And she comes from an innocent place.
You think so too? Right
You
on,
have
Sasha.
to understand everything she's gone through. What she's gone through is not easy. What she's gone through is horrible. And if you guys just would listen to the audiobook or buy
Give her
her
compassion.
memoir, The Woman
Buy
in
her
Me,
memoir.
you would get a little bit of a feel what she went through. And you know what? Here's the thing. Is Britney 100% sane? I don't think anyone is. I'm definitely I'm not, girl. Absolutely not. I think that there is a lot of trauma. I think there's a lot of hurt.
sure.
I think that there's a lot of mental health
Facts.
that needs to be healed from what was done to Britney. But
Yes.
Britney is
Amen.
a very down-to-earth person. She is telling us about this random thing that happened to her 6 months ago because she felt like it. But unfortunately, we live in a world where they want to make Britney look as crazy as possible. So just prepare for a really bad media storm the next couple of days. It's going to go everywhere. Britney Spears can't live alone. I can already see it. And, it's just so annoying, and I just wish that people would get to know Britney or even give her some grace for everything she's already been through. Britney Spears is not hurting anybody. She's not doing anything offensive. She's not driving under the influence like Justin Timberlake. She's not in handcuffs. She does not have a mugshot. You know what I mean? Britney Spears is just randomly telling us about an incident that happened. Girl, listen, last year I was cooking a Thanksgiving macaroni and cheese that, listen, I tell you, I was like, what the?
So I think he's pretty much summed up, again, the thoughts inside my own head as I think about Britney. And so I wanted to share his take on it because he's very articulate and vocalizing, what I'm thinking. And hopefully, you guys agree. And let's, instead of maybe mocking and calling Britney, deficient in whatever way, let's send prayers to Britney. Let's try to send love and light to her in this healing journey that she's on, and hope that she has the right people surrounding her that can lift her up. Because what I also heard in the video was, that there was somebody there that was unresponsive to her in her time of need. I mean, if imagine what happened to Michael Jackson when his hair caught on fire with the Pepsi commercial, and we were told that was the first time he got addicted to painkillers. And so, her hair and her eyebrows, I mean, and the pain that she went through in that moment, and it sounds like she was kind of alone with nobody responding in that moment, and having to deal with that. Again, let's send her compassion, love, light, and prayers for healing and a full recovery, and hope that there aren't still predators like those who put her into the conservatorship, and has true professionals that get her the care and whatever support she might need from a more clinical perspective. But from anybody listening, I'm sending this out, this video to the ethers, filled with love, light, and healing for Britney Spears and for all of the victims that are coming to light with regards to the P Diddy allegations as well. God bless you.